Hello my Angelites. This is Angel Terri here with some more Lords of Xulima. Now this is a second recording of this Let's Play of this particular one because for some reason, I don't know what's going on, but even though I'm having completely smooth going as I'm playing the game, the video, when it shows up for me to edit, is completely wackadoodle. It's like skipping huge chunks, it's juddery, it's really bad, so I'm hoping I did a little bit with the options because there really isn't much in the way of options besides like I tried turning the VSync off. I don't know anything about graphics engines or any of that, so we'll see what happens. But overall, I think I got fixed what was happening in the last video with the audio, how we had sometimes had echoing. When I had recorded these videos before, I didn't have a pair of speakers attached to my computer, but now I do, along with my headset with microphone, and it seems like even though I had the game playing through my headset, it was still also playing through my speakers that were on, so I made sure my speakers are off. And I also want to point out, I'm going to put up here the reply post about the bleed and the stun and the wounds. I had asked this question back in January, and a member by the name Pedrolum, I believe it is, gave me a response which essentially said maces and axes are good because they can debilitate the enemy. It's always a 100% chance to hit if long as the creature is not immune to it. There may be some RNG when it depends on how many stacks a wound goes on them. When it comes to bleeding, your best bet is to use shurikens over swords because shuriken can do more bleed, and you mainly want to use the bleed on fast enemies like witches, you know, types that have very low hit points but hit like really hard. And also, from what I had tested in the last recording that I did, and from what they're saying, is if I have a weapon skill that does stun, and I have a weapon that causes stun, they seem to stack. So I want to definitely do that with Sir Roland, because Gawain can only use axes. He cannot use maces. Sir Roland and Agatara can use both. So Pedrolum suggested that you keep both things in your inventory in case you run into a creature that's immune to one or the other. With Orenton, with his weapons, they mainly do wounds, I think, when it comes to the bows, so I'm not too worried about him. And these two, I usually give them staffs from the back, and I think all staves do stun. I could be incorrect, so. Alright, so that covers what happened in the beginning. So, from learning in the last recording, we had finished Dobrik's Ring, and we had picked up the unwanted beach campers. Now, the issue is at the beginning of my recordings, I had already cleared out all the creatures that were at the beach. So, if I'm right...
Good day.
Really?
Until next time.
Because before I didn't have anything, and then I just came back and talked to him, so maybe I have to actually go there and run around? I am not sure. Unless I have to actually get rid of the wanderers, because I ended up cleaning everything out. So why don't we go and do that? This is Sporia Meadow. You don't want to go here until especially your mage has the ability to freeze large amounts of enemies. You will have a bad day if you don't do that. Here, let's save over this. Because the spores move fast, they use poison. And they can debilitate your butt so quickly. So by having the ability to... Oh, there was a person there. I didn't even see them. What do I got? Some fur prophet shoes. Sorry, bro. You're getting this. Why do you have that? You don't even have PP. That's dumb. I'll give you this. Man, that's fine. Defense is 3. This defense is 1. Alright, that's fine. But yeah, the mushrooms are very, very painful. So when you... If you can get your mage, your wizard, whatnot, up fast enough, at least level-wise, then get their chance in battle pretty much first before all the other enemies go, you could freeze them all, and then you can start damaging them. One moment, everyone. I need to blow my nose. Let me grab my thing here. Well, not my nose, my mute button. Okay, and of course I realize I don't have a timer on because I just kind of went from editing, realizing it was bad, and then jumped right into here. Oh well. Anyhoodle. So we have the Ascari Rider back here. He does all ranged attacks, and he always stays in the back. So if you kill any of the people up front, he'll just jump into the back anyway. This guy up here, the Ascari Soldier, he will do attacks that make you bleed. So we need to get rid of him first. Now, before I forget, which I forgot to friggin' do. Actually, you know what? Is you can set up the spells like that, and I always forget. There we go. I'd like to put Divine Armor on her. Because it looks like there's no specific thing that says that Olgatara cannot use heavier heavier armors. Because I'm so used to barbarians, like, oh, barbarians can only use leather, blah, 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 blah. But nope, that's not what it has in this game. So, I need to get myself some coin and get her better crap. Let's get rid of you. There we go. See, now he's forced to move up. So what you could do now is you can take that chance to attack him. Damn it. There we go. Because on his next turn, he'll always jump to the back. He'll never, ever stay in the front. There's a couple of mobs that do that. Like mage wizards and stuff are... I should say spellcasters in general are usually ones that do that. So what I'm going to do is after I do this recording, I'm going to check it soon after. Because I'm hoping what I did fixes it. Because it's like, this looks perfectly fine to me. Everything's fine. And yet, the recording took a crap on itself. Alright. Oh, Arenton leveled. And Nathaniel. Alright, I'm going to wait until they're all leveled before I do it. Now, I think originally I got this all... Now, of course, I say I got it all clean out, and then I still missed a damn little body over there, but oh well. Alright, you I didn't do. So maybe that's who they were talking about? Alright, so now we have an Ascari Shaman. Now, this little booger, he can heal himself, and he also uses bard abilities. Like, they can do songs, I should say. So, you want to get rid of him first. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab a shuriken, chuck it at that guy's face. And of course he heals himself, but he still has the bleed on him. That's good. Now, the difference with his spells here is Sparks can only target an enemy in the front row, but Stone Arrow can hit anyone. So we're going to use that. See if we can... Ah, we didn't kill him. Oh, well. That happens. We do want to get rid of the Mage first. There we go. Because he can... I don't remember if he specifically does anything that'll hinder us, because I usually go... Oopsie. I usually go for him first. In order of, like, what type of spells he uses. I don't remember. Thank you, timer. Well, my timer for breakfast actually went off. Ooh. Weather's been changing, so all of our sinuses are going nuts between like allergies and so feel like we got a cold. Ugh, I hate when the weather is just like insane. Oh man. Ooh boy. Just trying to drink a lot of water, because that'll help. You know, you want the windows open for some fresh air. It's like those things you go out and it's like you take a deep breath and you like start choking it. It's like, ah. One moment. Gotta blow my nose again. Alrighty, so let's see. So we all, looks like we all leveled. Good. Now what do I have in here? Electric cloak. And it's the same thing. Normally, when it comes to chests, I could be wrong unless it's something that's specifically placed there. I think it's random in a sense, like if you don't, like you save it before you open it, and then you can come back and change it, but I guess this didn't do that. Alright, so we have leveled to level 3. Now, remember, if you pick up any skill points in between levels through like asking somebody to train you or by using the little medallion here, you gotta wait till you level before it turns on. So we need another thing of herbs and another thing of camouflage, because that's like his friggin' thing. We're gonna do a point in you and a point in you. Alright. Let's do strength. And we'll give him a constitution. Okay. Now, Sir Roland. You already have a... Wait, I'm gonna do that. Let's see. Your main thing is... You need armors. Now, here's the strikes down here. So we got a powerful one that just straight up does damage. Then we have the bloody, stunning, and wounding. Now, what's interesting here is it says... Stunning duration inflicted by the weapon is increased by 1 second. So, what I was thinking, from what I can decide, is if I have a stunning weapon on, the mace, and I use the stunning strike, it'll add on to the stun that the mace does. So, I'm gonna pick up stunning strike, and I'm gonna put a point in maces. And you need strength and constitution. Now you, because with what's going on, what does rage do again? Score critical hits. And I'll give you armors, because you need to get better armor anyway. We'll get you an agility. And strength. How does that sound? Alright, now with you, we always come straight down here. We get a lockpicking and disarming trap and perception. I really don't worry about armor for the people in the back. They're gonna get hit. You can't always help that, especially if it's a creature that does like a straight line attack. So if you're concerned, like maybe do that if you got like some extra points, you don't have anything else to go in. But I normally don't. I always get 1 point in shurikens, because what that does is it causes a higher attack, more higher max damage, and more bleeding per turn. And what do we do? What the hell is the... Alright, so let's, you know what? Let's get that up, the bow and crossbow. And get agility and speed up. Actually, wait. Damage a physical attack. When I have to read up when Pedrolum also put in his reply, well, later on after the reply that I had posted up here, he put a link to sort of like a mechanics guide to Xulima, and I have to take a look at that because I don't know, like they don't really tell a lot about the stats, and I wonder if they go over that. Any hoodles, we need to take men bleeding, and we want a better light heal. And of course we want the speed and energy up. And they are looking into making a Lords of Xulima 2, and remember the game that I did back in the day, Heroes of a Broken Land? They are making, well actually, let me rephrase that. Heroes of a Broken Land 2 is on Steam. You can't buy it or pre-order it yet, but I think it comes out in August. I think they said is sort of like a pre-alpha or something. You have to take a look, but I was trying to remember the game because I thought like, oh, maybe I might try it again because it's not on my Steam anymore. But sure enough, yeah, so I put that on the watch list. Okay. So we don't get Icy Touch until next level. Ability to identify an unknown object's properties used automatically whenever an unidentified item is acquired, provided the skill is high enough. Bless you. I don't know if this is actually any good. Bless you, Poppy. But you know what? We'll get one in meditation. I kind of want to get object identification, but I don't know. You know what? I'm going to leave his points there. And then I'll see next time. Or like, I'll look it up because I want to kind of get this stuff now. See, I successfully cast while afflicted by wounds. You know what? You're going to take that. But I'm going to look that up later. I mean, it's not imperative right now. I do want to save points for the next spell he gets. Alright, and then let's rest. But I'm curious now. Okay. So let's keep continuing until we can clear out the beach. My poor dad's sneezing in the background. It's like, I think I got a head cold. Now let's turn on the torch for you guys. I personally don't mind. I could just turn my gamma up. Or I can actually see pretty good here, but a lot of times when you put a video up on YouTube, it darkens it so badly. Ooh, excuse me. Alright. Oh, yep, he does do something. Ooh. I think that's sleep. Is that sleep? Oops. Must have been, but yeah. He's a turd. So yeah, we don't want to leave him alive if he does stuff like that, because when you get stunned, all your stuff, all your things get changed around. All right, don't you beep at me. All right, so we got men bleeding, so we can use this on Sir Roland. Boop, and it's gone. I think as it gets better, it heals more and more bleeding. Now you have a skill. Stunning Strike. Oh, excuse me. There it goes. Yes, it says 3. Oh wow, it knocked them all the way down there. Holy crap. Very nice. Okay, good. You're dead. That's... Oh, Gowan, stop stabbing yourself in the foot, ding dong. Can I stun him again? Yes. Some games have it that you can't do that, like, if you stun somebody or you do a certain type of disabilitating effect on them, they have like an immunity for a short amount of time afterwards, so you can't, like, in like gaming terms, stun lock somebody, because that's annoying. Like, actually, it's pretty funny. You like doing it to like NPCs, but God help you if NPCs do it to you. People are like, no. Oh, good, I got a wound off on him. That's tasty. I don't know why I said that. That's just weird. Alright. That's that. Let's get rid of this little booger. You can't do anything, so I'm not going to waste. There we go. Oh, that's what I wanted to get for him. I didn't get the knowledge of terrains. Did I get knowledge of terrains for you, or am I a dingleberry? Nope, I didn't. Shit. Pardon my French. But what knowledge of terrains does is, if like every different thing you walk on, from beach to paths to mountain ranges, they all use different amounts of foods. So if you get his knowledge of terrain up, you're not going to waste as much food if you're walking on like a mountain path or walking in like a big thick forest. Because even though I have the mod that lessens the price of the amount of food, it could still be annoying. Alright, so I don't need to waste my shurikens on these little turds. Because, like, even though these guys are a pain, I don't really want to waste, like, I don't want to call it wasting, but, like, you know, waste my skills on them, because they could die pretty quickly. Well, sort of. I don't know what I'm talking about. I haven't had breakfast yet. Ow. Oof. God diddly diddly. That's okay, he can't do any more anyway. That's a go right for him. He was 100% hit at the time. Alright, there we go, good. See, he gets forward and then he moves automatically backwards. Oh, Gowan. Usually 1 point of bleeding isn't too much of an issue, but when you got guys that can do like 6 or 7 or more, you know, like a lot, you better heal that quick or you're gonna have a bad day. Alright, I don't have the energy to deal with that. Because the bleeds will kill you. See, it just got stacked. Went from 1 to 2. Alright, let's try to get rid of you, I think. Ow. Can't hit you because you're too damn far away. Dang it. Okay, so when it's a 1 stun, it only moves them maybe like 1 square down or something. But if it's more... You know what? Let's do this. Force them both up front. Now he's going... One of them is going to... Yeah, one of them is going to run behind the other one. Oh, I could have moved you over. It's true. I usually don't like to do that. Like, if I move Gallon over here so I can fight, that makes a Renton up in the front. But that shouldn't be too bad because there's nobody up here. There we go. Whew. It's close. There we go. So we cleared that out. So what we're going to do... Because like I said, I didn't turn my freaking timer on. We're going to run out of here because we just cleared the beach. And then I'm going to hand that one quest in for doing that. And then we'll stop there and I'll buy the armor and all off camera because I need to figure out what I want to do with Augatara.
Greetings, stranger.
Alright, so we got that done. So we got, 500 gold. Mission completed. Now the next one is these spores. Limeg of Veligar needs 20 spores for a Sweet Dreams potion. The beings who inhabit the Sporia Forest are probably my best bet at retrieving these. Now, we can't do it yet, but I will take the mission. Alright, I'm not going to ask through any training.
Take care.
Because I want to save the money to see what we got here for it. Whoop. Alright, so I'm going to save here, everyone. And like I said, I'm going to keep my fingers crossed, and I'm going to check the recording to see if it all comes out well. Let's hope it does. So, this is Angel Terry. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.